So whether or not you're an elite athlete or a weekend warrior like myself, when you get injured, it takes a while to come back from that. Well, our friends over at Balance Aquatic and Special Rehab Center, well, they've got a unique way to do all that. I've done a ton of health segments in my career, but today's has got to probably be the most unique I've ever done. This is Brett. He's with Balance Aquatic and Physical Therapy here in Waco. And what is going on over here?
Well, we have an aquatic treadmill. It's the same technology that you're going to see at Baylor, Texas Rangers, Dallas Cowboys. Their technology is in-ground. This is an above-ground aquatic treadmill.
Okay, give me the overview of what you guys do here.
We're a physical therapy, an outpatient physical therapy clinic specializing in aquatic therapy. We can see every kind of patient, specializing from a sports injury to geriatric, anything that we can use the aquatic.
So how different is this than running on pavement? I mean, obviously you're in water, but what does that do to the joints? What difference does that make?
We can take a lot of the weight off the joints with the buoyancy of the water. The next best thing is he's getting constant resistance from the water in every direction, whereas on land you're only getting resistance when you hit the ground. And
we see athletes like Adrian Peterson cut his rehab considerably using this technology. Now, what else does this do? I know you said something earlier about a jet. Let's take a look at that. What does that do?
Yeah, we've got a resistance jet, so I'm going to turn it on our patient here, and you'll see quite an impact here.
Okay, let's do that. Just going to turn the jet on there. Okay, what's happening?
So you can see now he's got a fight. He's got the treadmill, the resistance of the water, and the jet that's pushing him to the back of the tank. So you can see his gait is that much more forceful, trying to fight all the properties of the water and the resistance jet that's blowing him backwards.
And of course, in this facility, you have much more than just that. You actually have another area dedicated to just physical therapy.
Of course, yes. We can treat all physical therapy patients, vestibular patients, balance disorders, and of course anything we can use the aquatic treadmill. Not just walking, the properties are endless. Water is a great medium to heal.
All right, so it just so happens I have some workout clothes. I don't mind jumping in the tank if you can just guarantee that I'll be able to get out.
I think so.
Let's do it. Okay, the water is drained, so now what do we do?
You're going to get in.
Oh, let me get in. Okay, I'm in the tank, and quite honestly, the water is pretty warm.
Yeah, we've got it set right now at 93 degrees, and we can adjust that temperature higher or lower.
Yeah, so if you're wondering at home, is it cold? No, it's not cold. It's actually pretty warm. Feels good. Okay, how can someone book an appointment?
They can phone us, or they can reach us online to book an appointment, balanceaquaticpt.com.
And each session's about, what, 30 minutes or so?
Roughly. They can vary based on what the patient or the person wants.
All right, I'm kind of feeling the need for a jet, and I'm not sure if I'm going to regret saying that, but let's go ahead and turn the jet mode on.